All right, y'all, we're back in the kitchen making fancy stuff on this episode. It's something that actually sounds much fancier than it really is, but it sounds oh so fancy indeed. I'm talking about the classic Millionaire Shortbread. Here we go. So Millionaire Shortbread is just shortbread, caramel, and chocolate, right? It's not really that fancy. I mean, that's basically just what Twix ripped off, and nobody thinks Twix is fancy. You don't see a fat kid with a Twix in the cafeteria and think his daddy must be the bank man. But I think the reason that was fancy is because it comes from the UK in the past, and things were different then. Like some street urchin was just like, freehold confectionaries in one treat. Do you live in a castle? You know, it was just a different standard back then. But either way, it starts with shortbread, which is Scottish, by the way. It's often attributed to Mary, Queen of Scots, which I doubt she came up with it herself. It's funny to imagine her lieutenants back then were like, Her Majesty the Queen demands these biscuits be more decadent and enticing. You know, and what about the chefs that, didn't get it right the first couple of times? Like, imagine you end up with your head in the stocks on the town square, having chimney sweeps throwing cabbages at you because you couldn't get your cookie crumbly enough. Like, the past sucked. Anyway, while the shortbread bakes, you start the caramel, which is wild, dude. Look at the whole damn stick of butter, sugar milk, sugar ooze, sugar powder. It's pretty indulgent, okay? You got a little salt, a little vanilla, of course. You mix it into one big gloopy, delicious mess. But I mean, like, how's anybody not fat, man? Also, it makes me understand how this was considered luxurious back in the day. Imagine explaining this to a Middle Ages peasant. Like, oh, that sounds nice. Sometimes me lord's horses won't eat all the crab apples, and my family gets those. Anyway, you get it nice and hot till it's bubbling like a fat witch's cauldron, and that's when you know it's ready to go. You pour it over the top of the shortbread. I want you to take this segment to appreciate just how low rent my operation is. I mismatched oven mitts, everything. I just spill cream, just leave it in there. Now, how many other cooking channels you see where some fat-handed idiot fucks the ingredients all over the place while clearly not understanding lighting? But that's what you come to Trae for, baby. Anyway, I got the ganache ready to go. That's the final layer. Just put it on top. You want it to, be smoothed as well as possible. Get nice, even layers, which you'll see pretty soon that I failed to achieve. But you freeze it, get it nice and chilled, and then you trim the edges, make a nice purdy square, and then just get to cutting it into pieces. And look, it's like, oh, what, use a stencil or a ruler? It's like, if you can't turn one big-ass square into a bunch of little-ass squares, I don't know what to tell you. There it is. My wife told me that was still far too big for a rational adult, so I cut them down even further after this. And then here you see me trying it. Delicious, chewy, simple, good stuff. I mean, I look like shit. I don't know about that mustache. That was probably ill-advised. Looking puffy, too. But I'm working on it. Can't tell from these videos. Anyway, that's it. See you next time. Well, thanks for watching me dick around in the kitchen, YouTube. I just wanted to pop in real quick and remind you right here on the screen, I've got some stuff put up for you. I've got my comedy special, Trash Daddy. Watch that if you haven't already. Subscribe to this channel so you can see more of these, my Jeep rants and all the other stand-up comedy videos and other stuff that I do. And then most importantly, click this one, or one of these. It's TraeCrowder.com, where you can find tickets to see me do stand-up comedy. I'm a touring stand-up comedian. If I'm coming near you, come see me. It's a good time. You keep hanging around, I'll keep making stuff. That's it. Love you. Bye.